If you're not as familiar with LRMs versus LLMs, it's not necessarily a radically different technology so much as the way the technology works. So one is a large language model, one is a large reasoning model. We need to break these down because a lot of the frontier models are large reasoning models, or you can flip on large reasoning capability alongside them versus, kind of the basic ones. So what's the difference? Really what it is LLMs are literally just trying to look at basic pattern recognition. You asked for this, it ingests it, and then it tries to predict what you want. So 2 + 2 = 4, because it's consistently seen in the data. Whenever it sees 2 + 2 together, it just knows 4. So it's purely text prediction. What they wanted to look at was LRMs, which is where it goes a step further and it does this multi-step reasoning. So this is where you see COT, or chain of thought, where it'll do its step-by-step instructions. So it almost does more, and this is where I'm really hesitant to frame it this way because it gets misinterpreted. Self-reflection. So it's reasoning on its reasoning. It's thinking on what it thought about before it actually answers. So, let me add step 2 and 2. The result is 4. So it can explain what it's doing, which is a step towards explainable AI, but it's also, on the surface, looks like more advanced reasoning. So the LLMs are great for fast, efficient, straightforward. I just need you to do this. Very shallow reasoning. It's not going to do a lot of problem solving. So if you need it to help generate a description for a YouTube video, an LLM is fine. You don't need it to do some deep reasoning on how did you come to that conclusion. If you're putting in a financial report and asking it to come up with what are 10 of the most, ideal patterns in this, you're not going to want an LLM because it's just going to look for pure pattern recognition and spit it out. It might give you some stuff to go off of. An LRM supposedly will then do more of its analysis on, well, here's what I'm seeing. Then let me actually draw conclusions. I'm actually checking on this. It's thinking, supposedly.